Hey you all, still on the Soro Soke Forever Mood Candles by Jackie Aina. We are going to continue the conversation. I started out a video where I shared why there is an outrage by Nigerians against influencer Jackie Aina and business owner Jackie Aina. So you guys, 2 years ago, Nigerians cried out about police brutality in Nigeria. There was a TACT team unit of the Nigerian police force known as SARS. So this specialized team was set up initially to combat crime such as armed robbery, kidnapping, and very heinous crime within the Nigerian community. However, as time progressed, it now became a tool for oppression of Nigerian men. So your brother could go out in the morning and that would be the end if he meets SARS operatives. So young Nigerians began to agitate that there should be reformation, as well as that unit of the Nigerian police force should be scrapped out. Then came the current leadership of Nigeria. Things were very hard. Things are still very hard, to be honest, if we're keeping it 100. And out of that frustration and all the frustration and pent-up anger, we had the NSAS protests. It was organized as peaceful protests, organized by young Nigerians all over the country, demanding for certain things that the government should do for Nigerians with respect to the SARS team. Now, an unfortunate incident happened while those protests were going on. There was a night at the Lekki toll gate where thousands of Nigerian young men and women were just protesting, peaceful protests. They were dancing, hosting concerts and all of that. And the Nigerian government sent military men to that location, turned off the lights, and while Nigerian young people put out the Nigerian flag and were singing the national anthem, the Nigerian government murdered its citizens. Up till this point, some Nigerians who were instrumental in organizing the NSAS protest are currently in exile, because if the Nigerian government should find them, they'll take them out. To understand the severity of why people are angry, some young people as young as 25, 26, there's a DJ that streamed that event that night. Till today, she's in safe houses around the world, moving from one safe house to another. Do you understand the intensity of what has happened? There's a journalist also who had to run away from the country because of the role he played during the NSAS protest. In fact, it was so bad that the Nigerian government banned cryptocurrency in Nigeria, because at some point they blocked the accounts of some of the major leaders of the NSAS protest. So cryptocurrency was the only way money was being exchanged to fund the protests. That was how serious this NSAS thing was. There are some people who their families don't even know where they are currently because of what happened during the NSAS. Some people, we don't even know if they are alive or they are dead, aside from those that were murdered on that fateful night. Now, so imagine all of this. Now, while the protests were going on, a lot of Nigerians reached out to our Nigerian brothers and sisters in the diaspora. In fact, there was outrage when I think Beyonce's mom or something like that, people were like, they are not, the foreign people are not speaking up for Nigerians, that during the Black Lives Matter movement, a lot of Nigerians spoke and there was solidarity and all of that. So people like Jackie Aina, Ronke Raji, Yvonne Orji, and some other Americans who, when it is convenient, they parade their Nigerianness, but when it comes to something that it really matters, good governance, just speaking up, people shy away, play the ostrich. In fact, Jackie put out a statement after being bullied. Let me state it. After she was bullied, she put out a statement that they were doing research or whatever, that she partnered with the feminist coalition in Nigeria, non-for-profit and all of that, after being bullied. Right now, it's okay. You cannot really pressure individuals to speak for causes and things that they are not interested in. It's fine. I honestly don't have a problem with that. But where I draw the line, where we all need to draw the line, is when you want to commercialize a movement that you were bullied to speak about. Do you guys get the anger of a lot of Nigerians? You are commercializing, aside from the fact that there are some people who lost their fiancés. There are some people who the memory of the NSAS protest and movement, it's a defining moment. And currently we are in election season. Next year is going to be the presidential elections and all of that, and that spirit of NSAS, you can still see it, you can still taste it in the air, because young Nigerians are asking for good governance. Then somebody who doesn't give a hoot about Nigerians or Nigerian heritage or whatever, unless it is convenient and profitable, then you now slap it on a $38 candle. What an insult. What a huge insult. I see people saying that, oh, but she spoke about it, so does it justify it? So let people begin to create bras and pants for the Black Lives Matter movement. I think that's when you begin to understand how outraged people are. Now, some people are saying that this might just be a marketing strategy, like outrage is a way to get publicity about your brand. But if this is what it is, then Jackie, I'm honestly disappointed for someone who has been I won't say your fan, but I've been watching you since forever. You can't use the graves of people for that there's in the quest of money. Like, you could have called it Owambe, you called it let's even have this conversation. How does a massacre, how do you juxtapose a massacre and celebration together? I don't even want to go into the theme of her party, because that's just another blunder. That's really not my business. Like, I really don't care. But how do you juxtapose a massacre and celebration together? How did you even come about this thing? Because it doesn't make any sense. Then pictures are coming up of, she posted a the perfume aesthetics during the NSAS thing, and I don't really know why most people did not recognize that, because what was that about? By the Nigerian youth, the perfume, then like, please. Some people are saying that, oh, this is just publicity marketing strategy. She's going to come up with an apology. Nobody needs your apology. Look, you can call it anything. You can call your perfume amala newedu. Really, we don't really care, but don't insult the people that sacrifice themselves during the NSAS protest. The NSAS protest, Soro Soke, is not for your it should not be commercialized. It shouldn't. There should be a line. I know we live in a capitalist world where capitalism, there's really no hold back for capitalism, but then we should draw a line as to people's humanity. So I'm still asking that question. So when you were coming up with the forever Soro Soke sense, what when people are burning that candle, is this the spirit? You want to conjure the spirits of our dearly departed people? I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I said let me do this video so that people who don't, because people feel like, oh, people are just there's just an outrage because it's Jackie Aina. No, it is not just because it's Jackie Aina. It's because she's insulting, desecrating the graves of our heroes, because those people who died that night during the NSAS protest, they are our heroes. Okay, and Jackie is spitting on their graves with this $38 candle nonsense. I think it's still early that she can recall them and change the name to something. If you want to call it Owambe, good for you. Jollof rice, even the party that they did, please. Yoruba culture, where is the ro and boba, where is the talking drum? Like, it's really not my business. Whatever aesthetics you want to do is your business, but please take that thing down. That Soro Soke thing, it's a no. Anyway, that's my thoughts, and I just said let me share it with you guys. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel. I create commentaries about things that are happening in the world and as it relates children and women. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.